Snort. Okay, unsealant, that's a good one. This guy, we can throw in our save here. Definitely need that. So you can see my two other files here. Might indeed be the case that Lotto does give you a better stat boost, so definitely worth checking that one out if you want to get like the best stats possible. Definitely do some research of your own on that. Yes. Okay. So this guy. I journey in search of a sword of legend. Alas, 'tis not to be found here in Cole. Though the aged smith did tell me of a rare sword to be found in the town of Cantlin. Perhaps I might journey there next. Perhaps I might commit that to memory. Right, let's have a chat with the people in here as well. The smithy here was recommended unto me by an acquaintance in Tantagel, and thus did I come seeking the forging of a sword. In the room above I did espy a man fair bulging with sinew. He is surely the formidable craftsman in question. Yeah, they really want to make sure you do not miss this smith. The price of metals grows steeper, in particular those favoured by makers of armour. Yeah. Royal Guard's wife, phew, so busy, busy, busy. But I must do my best that my beloved husband might regain his spirits. Onward, ever onward. Luck to you, lady. Strong sinewed arms have worked the forge here for many years and more. 'Tis smithy of long standing. And though its latest master is perhaps not the friendliest of fellows, his creations draw customers from far and wide. Right, we really got to meet this guy. I mean, maybe we can still get a new weapon for now, even if it's not the special sword. It's a bit early days for that. Ungrateful fool of a boy, turning his back on the family forge and swanning off to become a soldier of all things. And him the biggest coward in the village. I give thanks to the heavens for his safe return, but still. Mini medal, up to 3. Yeah, I do wonder where we're going to get to use those. Royal Guard's father. I had thought our son to be blessed with a true gift for smithing. But no. He would ever wail and moan that it was not the life for him. Oh, the quarrels we did have. And now he is back here amongst us. I fear I shall find it hard to forgive him. Ha! Be he fiend or be he demon incarnate, I shall wallop that plaguey dragon lord till he waileth for his mummy. But first I need a weapon befitting such a walloping. Something big and scary and surpassing nasty. Okay, let's speak to this smith of much reputation. Greetings, if it's item thou seekest, thou art in luck, friend. How may I serve thee today? Right, so... yeah, it's expensive stuff here. This gives you a nice little luck boost. Let's just buy some more of these. I remember this being a good thing to stack because they're just so cheap. And there's no one else to heal me. Maybe get a couple of these, why not? Alright, I want to sell some stuff. And yeah, we can sell the copper sword. Yeah, I need to discard the elevating shoes. That's another pre-order bonus thing. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. Maybe if you come to him with like a certain thing, like you get him to start talking about weapons, but for now at least I don't have the funds. Right, let me go, dude. Thank you. So we'll be back. I do think the next stop for me is the shrine. But we've got a bit more exploring to do here first. We might find something. Papa hath returned to us, but he doth little besides sleep and stare forlornly from the window. He is no longer any fun at all. Yeah, we need to speak to him, but we need the key first. Can't just take this axe. Damn it. Okay, it continues on here. It's a pretty big town. Hast thou set foot upon the isle amid a lake on the landmass the south of this place? No. 'Tis famed for the town of Rimmeldar, which standeth proudly upon it. Let's do that. Thank you, sir. Random poisony bit. Thank you for that. Brave wonder. Oh, he already knows my name. Bearer of the blood of Erdrick, hero of legend, know that thy weapon will not serve to vanquish the Dragon Lord. The sword of thine ancestor remaineth still in this land. Seek it out and let it cleanse our realm of evil once more. Damn. But why is bro like poisoning me though? Rude. Guess we can go in the springs. Lo, thou art fair indeed. Wilt thou sample the sensual Puff Puff for a mere 20 gold coins? So this was actually one of the funniest bits of Dragon Quest III. It was so random out of nowhere. We went into this town and we met somebody and yeah, we sampled the Puff Puff and then they turned out to be not quite who we thought they were and it was a pretty funny moment. So yeah, for 20 Gs it's worth sampling the sensual Puff Puff. Tee-hee, then let the ritual begin. Puff, 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 puff. Puff, 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 puff. Okay, that's a lot of puffing. Well, art thou not alive with pleasure? Ooh, yeah. Okay. And with that, the ritual is ended, and thy puffy, fluffy, fleshed-out hot spring egg awaiteth thy delectation. Nowhere else shalt thou sample such delectable softness, nor such richness of flavour. Thou must savour every bite. Nice. It is the finest culinary sensation he's ever experienced. Cool. A few of his HP are restored. Fine, there you go. Always got to indulge in the Puff Puff when you can, you know. But stay safe. More boxer shorts. Gotta get those after the Puff Puff. Friend, I am unable to swim. Thinkest thou I might still bathe safely in the springs hereabouts? Yeah. Lo, this is music to mine ears. 'Tis my first visit to such a place, and I am as yet ignorant of the rules and customs. The waters are white with churning, and the bottom invisible as a result. I had feared that I might sink and drown. Nope, it's all good, Brady. Look at this. You're fine. I thought the dialogue might change if we've already been in. Cool. So this little glowy bit here. Wonder obtains the fairy flute. Okay, nice. That's an important item, right? No? I probably thought it was in Dragon Quest III as well. Okay. Behold the public baths. Enter, wanderer, and cleanse thyself. Came in from the other side, I guess. My grandson Roderick dwelleth in Rimmeldar. He is a kindly boy, but a trifle muddle-headed. I cannot help but worry for his well-being. We'll commit that anyway. Might be relevant later. The fiends roaming the land have grown so numerous of late that even to visit the closest town is an act so perilous as to be foolhardy. 115, that'll help the sword fund. Ah, shit. That will not. I came in... Ah, okay. The mini-medal guy should be there, so this town's pretty big. Need to finish exploring it first. Okay. Can't go in there. A traveller did tell me of a cave in the quagmire south of this place, in which languisheth a maiden most sorrowful indeed. But the cave in question is overrun with foul fiends. Pray, how might a delicate damsel survive in such a hellish hole? More likely doth it seem that the traveller, driven mad with fear, did glimpse a phantom of his mind's own making. I've got plenty of room, so I'm just committing any kind of rumours that I can. Yeah, enjoying the puff in his sleep. We've all been there. Okay, do I need to rest? I guess, let's see. Yeah, screw it. Get the MP back. Right. Alright, we have more to do. Though formidable indeed, the towering golem feareth but one thing, the painfully pure tones of the flute. Some creatures cannot be vanquished by main force alone, yet all are possessed of a weakness. Learn of it, exploit it. Yes, sir. We are lucky enough to be visited by the bard Zalen in the short while past. I was so moved by his performance that I began to weep, upon which he pulled from his sleeve a handkerchief and proffered it without missing a note. Verily did I swoon. It seemeth that there is talk of a rare key known as the Thief's Key abroad in the land. Would that I were the fellow lucky enough to possess it. Thief Key is another thing to generally be looking for. Instead we found some musk. Greetings, yeah. What you got? No. The scale shield is an upgrade, so I think I'll buy that one. This is also an upgrade. That's a significant upgrade, but let's just do a little bit at a time. Upgrade. Alright, I think that's enough for now. We can go out and fight, and I'm sure we'll be okay. Let's go into the well. This is where the mini-medal guy was before. He takes a look. Nice. At least we have a chest. Maybe it's not that guy. Yeah, it's not the mini-medal guy, but... When travelling the land, one may often encounter opponents of great strength and skill. Knowest thou of such foes and how they must be dealt with, friend? No. While many lesser monsters may be overcome through main force alone, merely walloping away at more formidable foes is not liable to suffice. Such battles are sure to be lengthy affairs, wherein observing one's opponent and raising one's defences when a blistering blow is coming shall surely serve thee well. Bear this too in mind. Time spent healing is time not spent fighting. Be sure to enter such battles in a state of sufficiently rude health. Rude health, that's not what I've... Damn it, that's not something I've heard before. But he didn't tell us anything too mind-bending, I think. Good day, friend. Thou hast found thy way to the humble village of Kol. I guess if we enter from that side. Okay, so back to where we started, I think. Did we enter the shop? We did. Yeah, okay. So I think that means we've explored everywhere in Kol for now on the first run. We will be revisiting a lot of these places anyway. There's like locked doors and whatnot. So I'm going to get out of here and make for the shrine, I think. The Shrine of Rain. So, yeah, let's do it. See how we get on. Curious to see how the enemies are going to scale up once we're in the shrine, if at all.
Let the fire consume me.
I think these guys are mostly ice. Wow. Yeah, the dragonfly was quicker than me. So this was not a great start. But that was on me. But I did level up, which was nice. Let's see what we got. 6 more HP, a lot more MP. Strength +3, Wisdom +3. My luck went up by 9 points. Holy crap. Zap and Peep. Ah, Peep. There you go. That's a good one. Let's have a look at that. So that's the one that allows you to look inside treasure chest, no? Cool. Yeah, I think I remembered it being about like treasure chests and checking if there's something sinister in there. But maybe it serves an extra function in this one. Yeah, this is not a good combination here. Do have Zap now. If I had to guess, I don't think they're weak to lightning. It's a single enemy. Let's just try it on the Bag of Laughs, see what happens. Yeah, that's why I wanted to get rid of it. Gets 2 moves there. Wow. Yeah, Bag of Laughs is a pain in the ass. So I think as of now, the difficulty's officially gone up a little bit here. And they're quite evasive as well, from what I remember. Look at that, it's getting 2 turns before I can even act. Ooh, yeah, not good. But Scorpion's already on yellow. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah. I mean, my luck stat is high, so I'm expecting more crits than average here. Whoa, man. How many moves do you have, bro? Dude's like bust out like 7 moves already. These Bag of Laughs are bastards. It's gonna get like 2 hits before me. And I have Decelerator. It's gonna destroy me. I want to try this against it just for kicks. These are the kind of moves I basically don't use. Hey, why didn't you deflect it? That's why I never used that shit, because that's literally what should have happened. Potentially, I know, but still, that's not fun. Just let me have it. Still want to try it. I think it like reads your moves or some shit. That's twice now. Either I'm just unlucky. It's got me twice like that. Little bastard. Okay. Yeah, see, it knew. Like, it cast Dazzle that time. But it's maybe because I'm already... Yeah, it needs to hit it twice. Son of a bitch, man. Wrecked. Yeah, that's a sign of things to come. But probably a lot of experience there, yeah, I was going to say. 56, that's good. And 142 coins. So that's also nice. But yeah, have to be careful. The Bag of Laughs is no laughing matter. Especially if you're like underleveled for it. Which I wasn't, but imagine if you were. That's even more of a problem. There you go. So let's try... I mean, if it always gets to move before me, I feel like it's... This will be another test. If it does it on me again, I think I'm just going to stop trying to... Okay. Yeah, okay. So I just got a bit unlucky last time. Only 4. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a tough one. Oh, got hit with a bang already. Yikes. That was lucky. At least like I managed to hit up to the 30 to take it out in 1 hit. Wow. Woo! Okay, the ante has been upped. The shrine should be very interesting indeed. Only 20 experience for that duo there. Damn. But that's why I brought a bunch of medicinal herbs. They're starting to feel the heat a little bit now. At least we've got some Dazzle Me Nuts. Let's just add one of these Dazzle Me Knots. Right. Let's do back to this. Yeah, I thought maybe I could get both at once, but not quite enough. Alright. Yeah, the training wheels are definitely starting to come off a little bit now. But I'm not going to be afraid to use these. They're so cheap that it feels dumb to not buy them in mass quantities and use them regularly. They're too stunned to move, so this gets me a double hit. Let's go for that. Okay, it's more like it. Should be nearing the shrine. Let's see if we can get the one-hit KO here. Yep.
I have thee now.
Oh, still enough. I thought you did way less damage when they're defending. Oh yeah. Alright, this is a proper dungeon here. Let's go. Whew. Shrine of Rain. Let's see how we get on here. With a weird angle. Okay. So it looks very sagey. Begone from here. I would speak with no one. The King of Tantagel told thee of this place, and thy name is Wonder. I see. Then I cannot very well refuse thee. The royal line of that nation number among our closest allies in the preservation of the legacy of the hero of legend. That's a mouthful. It is we sages' duty to test those who would take on the hero's mantle, and, should they prove themselves worthy, pass on to them these treasures. Unto the one who returneth to us the lyre of ire, a treasure long since lost, shall I bestow the staff of rain. Thus was it decided, and thus shall it be, should that day ever come. Alas, I doubt that it will. Why, thou askest? For the forces of darkness have taken possession of the sphere of light. And as the legends have it, mighty Erdrick could not have laid low the great evil without the sphere's aid. If the fiends now possess it, there is little hope for any of us. And I cannot very well allow thee to go forth, knowing full well that thou standest not the faintest chance, and shall surely be defeated. Lo, the rain doth fall, and soon enough the sun, too, shall fade. Thou must needs abide here with me this night. Great Sage sleepover, let's go.
Hear me. Can you hear me? You must meet with Rubis, spirit of the land. With her protection, you might stand against the darkness. Seek out a means of summoning her, of bringing her back to us. The fairies will able to help you. as well of Tantaja. Must find them.
Yeah, it sounded to me like the game is very much saying you ain't ready for the shrine yet, dude. Thou sayest that a voice spake. It's like voice cake or something. That a voice spake unto thee in thy dreams, and it bade you summon Lady Rubis. Knowest thee of her? Of what manner of being she is? I think with these, if you just say no, like let's just say you didn't play Dragon Quest 3 HD-2D, and you're just like, well, no, I don't know who she is. It might be a nice little refresher. She is the mother unto this realm of Alefgard, and did raise up each mountain, and give form to every leaf and stone. And this place in which thou she standest is a place wherein the fairies did once offer up their worship unto her. Yeah. Long ago, mighty Erdrick did stand atop this tower, and there did receive her blessing. Thence did the hero of legend go forth and vanquish the great evil. Alas, in time, the fairies did dwindle and fade, and the means of summoning Lady Rubis was lost to us. Yet it is not quite time to abandon all hope. For should her aid be thine, thou might yet stand a chance against the evil that threateneth us, even though it wieldeth the sphere of light. Wonder, I would have thee prove to me thy strength. Summon Lady Rubis, and I shall recognize thee as a true hero. Then, and only then, shall the Staff of Rain be thine. Okay. Movement in a mere moment. You can use the zoom spell or a chimera wing to return to any towns, castles, or dungeons you've been to before. Now, these methods of transportation will cause you to shoot up into the air, but feel free to use them indoors by all means. You'll fly right through any bothersome ceilings that would have ordinarily got in your way. Magic. And I'm pretty sure that's a reference to the original Dragon Quest, where I think if you're in like an interior place, you can't use it. So it's a quality of life for us modern day babies. I've always been really shit with shortcut command. It's so weird because like it's literally there to help you, and I've always been really shit at assigning them and using them. Maybe I can try to make a chimera wing one, so that for the first time in my life... Did I commit that to memory? Good. Let me try and assign one. Heal and Peep. Ah, yeah, okay, so that's good. I think Peep being a shortcut is a good one. And I guess Chimera Wing we can assign. I think Peep is quite intuitive. To have that available there is pretty nice. And I think the rest is fine. Don't need to go too hard there. So, report your findings to the King of Tantajel. Cool. Yep. Okay. So, I think that means you can still go in. I'm just going to go in and get myself killed. No, it's locked. Fine. Won't let me. Damn it. Yeah, at least we have moved things along. That's what we were here for. But we can't jump the gun too much. Just seeing if there's anything else to be picked up here. There doesn't seem to be encounters, so... Might as well get these, right? That's been busted open. But yeah, it's nice to revisit some of these locations, obviously, that were around in the first game and see how they were later on. So I think, like, in terms of release, it has been nice for them to release the third game, the one earliest in the chronology first. I wonder what, like, OG, like, true Dragon Quest fans make of that decision. I think the few that I spoke to in the run-up, I think they all just said it makes a lot of sense because of how it is in the story. Weirdly makes me think of MGS, because obviously MGS3 got its remake recently, and that's also the one that's the earliest in the Metal Gear kind of chronology. So I do wonder where they're going to go from there. There's been no announcement that they're going to remake 1 and 2. 1 is a different beast because it was made in the PS1 era, but PS2 was the MGS2 was a PS2 era one made like a couple of years, 2 or 3 years or something before MGS3. So that one obviously seems much more on the cards. But then MGS1 predates MGS2 chronologically, so it's like you've got to kind of decide how to tackle it. Anyway, back to Dragon Quest. So now I can use my little shortcut here, and I can cast Peep. And there you go. Very nice. It's a crack scroll. Okay. That's ice.